Hello and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. I was just reading an article. Oh no, I was just watching a video of Meghan that she just did with Variety, where she talks about how Archie loves certain characters like dinosaurs and things like that, and she spoke a little bit about learning French, which is so funny and cute because I live in Paris, in the Paris region. And I've been here for a long time. And I can't speak a lick of French. I can't speak a lick of French because all of my work, requires me to speak English. And so she mentioned that she is learning French in her free time. And I just thought that was so cute and so funny because I need to take some time to really work on my French as well. And she loves to cook, which is just like something that I think I can't cook, but I love the idea of loving to cook, if you know what I mean. So more things for me to fangirl over this human being about. I just love her. I don't know. I love Meghan Markle. I love her and I wish her the best. I want her to succeed. I want her marriage to succeed. I want her to win. And I think she will. Now, this particular video though is about whether Harry regrets marrying Meghan or whether Meghan regrets marrying Harry. How is this thing in my hair? What do you think about it? I think it's ridiculous, but I had it pinned back, and then I thought, okay, put it here. So if it's ridiculous for a woman of my age, excuse me, okay? Excuse me. Um, anyway, this video is about whether Harry regrets marrying Meghan or Meghan regrets marrying Harry, and it's inspired by one of my posts on my blog, Meghan and Harry Advisors.blogspot.com. And I think what I said in that post, because it was actually inspired by a question on Quora, and then I wrote a blog post, and then the blog post has now inspired the video, to be completely precise. And there were some commenters on Quora who were particularly, it's like, ew, how can people be so mean? You know what I mean? People are so mean. What do they have for breakfast? I don't think they're having oatmeal topped with like berries and honey, because they'd just be calmer and nicer. They're just horrible. So, this one woman was particularly mean, and she said Meghan should divorce Harry, and Harry should take the kids and go back to England where he belongs because she's so fake and she's so this and she's so that. And I just thought, wow, is it really that intense? And look, you know what I think as a human being? I think that it has gone through both their minds at least once, that maybe they made a mistake with getting married to each other, that in spite of the love that they obviously have for each other, that maybe it would have been better to pass on this love, and to an extent, that the coward in me sometimes thinks that way, like who needs this headache, who needs these kinds of problems, this kind of vitriol every day turns your face into wrinkles. And for me, I can't have this. I mean, I'm considerably older than Megan, and I will be damned. I will be damned if I allow anyone to come into my world that's going to cause me wrinkles. I don't care how gorgeous you are, just take it and just please leave, because I can't have this. I need to have, until I'm 98, a wrinkle-free face. And so I'm sure there are moments where Meghan asked herself also, like, what have I done? What did I get myself into with this? So it's not so much that it's a regret, but I do think there's doubt. Sometimes there's self-doubt because of, just how much vitriol they have had to contend with. At the end of the day, I think that love just won, and that they just loved each other so much and so simply and so naturally that it didn't matter what they had to risk, and it doesn't matter that the price that they have to pay to have each other in their lives and to have their little family is worth it to them. And I think they're going to go the distance. I hope. I mean, marriage under the best circumstances, it's not simple. It's not easy. And I certainly don't believe in staying married just for the sake of being married. I mean, that's very much my parents' um, generation of thinking. That you married forever and that's it. And it certainly isn't my position, but I do. I was formerly a divorce lawyer in my old life, and I've heard a lot of stories, in the short tenure as a divorce lawyer in New York, and I don't believe in being married just for the sake of being married. I mean, there's some marriages that should end in divorce, but I'm hoping that the Sussexes will go the distance with this, and I think they can, as long as they stay focused on the important things, which is nurturing their relationship at all times, which is never losing respect for each other in their relationship. That's very, very important, to respect the human being that she is, to respect the human being that he is. They're not the same person, but together they make one unit, one couple. And they both have to be very sensitive to each other. And as the Queen once said, Harry's grandmother, is to never let the sun go down on anger between them, because there's going to be anger, there's going to be disappointments, there's going to be disagreements between them. Of course, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of negativity that's being thrown at them all the time, and they have to be strong enough to just sort of like, it's like turbulence. I was in an airplane 2 days ago, and I don't like airplanes. I mean, I don't like, oh my God, all right, okay. So the plane is like this, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, why did I do this? The plane is like this, and I'm looking around the plane, and everybody's just very stoic, which is really, infuriating. I don't know how people do this. You're stoic. The plane's gonna go down. What is wrong with you people? Why aren't you really reacting? But even, and I felt so sick. I mean, I was just going, what am I gonna do? I can't scream. The plane is like this, and eventually I exhaled and I looked around and everyone was stoic, and the girl next to me was sleeping through this. How can you sleep? The plane is going to go down. And then eventually I thought, you know what? The plane is not going to go down, okay? What you have to do is to get through the turbulence. Just focus and get through the turbulence, and it's going to be okay. Just focus. And I think the same is true for marriage. For a good, happy, lasting marriage, is that there's going to be turbulence, and it's going to go like that. And of course, you're going to feel like, why did you even do this in the first place? But the key is to understand that, just get through the turbulence. I mean, this plane is going to get through the turbulence. You are not going to die, okay? You are not going to fail. It's going to be okay in the end. And it was, I mean, here I am at home. Thank you, Jesus, And I think the same can be true for Meghan and Harry, but they're going to have to be really focused and on their relationship, respect, sensitivity. When they're together, they should exhale together, not cause more stress for each other, but the place where both find tranquility, in this turbulence. That's so important. And yeah, I think that's voila, that's all I have to say on that one. So maybe I shared too much, I don't know. Thank you for listening. I hope you will consider being a subscriber eventually. And yeah, have a nice day. Stay positive. Live and let live. That's so important in our world. Live and let